Hey guys, we are back and it's trending GA. So if you missed us last week, chill. We brought the juice this week. I mean, everything that trended, every headline, every news that caused a reaction and buzzed on social media. Just stay tuned. Trending GA will be right back. Hey guys, guess who is back?
We're back.
I mean, they missed us, right?
Yeah, you did.
If you like front or you want, but we
too.
missed you. I mean, we really did miss you.
Yeah, we did miss you a lot, and we are so excited to be back because Charlie, there's a lot going on. Which ones are the classic case of sexual harassment, and who is receiving the shade, and who went to lie about what? We've got all the juice, so let's get right into it.
Definitely.
Let's take the first sip, and this one is like. Should I say it's become a bit cold, but it's not too cold?
Yeah. I mean, no, it's not even too cold. I mean, the first sex for grades cold, but this one is just recent. It's just about the shit. Every week we are about the shit.
In doses. Guys, we're talking about the award-winning television newscaster of the year.
Serwa Amihere twice in a row.
Yeah, Ghana's #1 newscaster. I mean, yeah.
She's.
Yeah. Okay.
No, don't do this.
Yeah. Serwa won, and someone ended up getting in hot waters for her win, you know.
And well, apparently we all need a class on sexual harassment.
Yeah.
All of us, because a lot of people just don't know. That's why I feel like.
I mean, I come to the office and VJ tells me, "Oh, Jackie, today your boobs are, pumping." Is that a classic case of sexual harassment?
Yes, it is.
It is?
But it always suggests to the one receiving it if you're going to see it as such. Maybe sometimes your relationship brushes the line off.
When I Googled for sexual harassment, it said something different.
No, really. Actually, all slurs, sexual innuendos are all parts of sexual harassment. So basically, this is what Kofi Kapito did. Kofi Kapito was presenting the award and mentioned Serwa Amihere and decided to give special shout out to the behind and said, Serwa, I see your butt. I think you have a nice butt. Something like that. To your face. And now, cause you were new and the next day, no, cause that you know who and know who is there. I said, "I brought Kofi Kapitos, and that's a one can." So she took to Twitter to say, to call him out for sexual harassment, to say, yeah, I respected him so much, and this is a case of sexual harassment, which is really, really true. And not to defend him, but I think he really didn't know. And that is not an excuse. Ignorance is not an excuse. But just as I said, we all need a class on sexual harassment. But my problem is, why didn't Serwa call him out on the stage that night?
Right? Why drag it to Twitter, to the
Exactly.
TL? I mean, and in the case where apparently they have some form of cordial relationship.
You could have texted
and said, "Oh,
talk
Kofi,
to
I
him."
didn't like what
Exactly.
you said,
But to come to the TL, it looks like, what were you looking for?
Retweets, that's what the Twitter people were saying. They said she literally did it for retweets. Guys, let's see, whatever we come and talk, we are talking about the things that are trending. So what people are saying is what we are saying. It's not us, so don't come for us. Okay?
It's like we are the face of the same.
We are the lawyers, okay.
So they'll come for us, but honestly,
anyway.
It looks like she was looking for retweets. That's what a lot of people were saying. But then
the good thing is, Kofi acknowledged that you were hurt by it and drove all the way from his house or his office, and according to him, came to GH1 Studios to render a personal apology to you in person. And guys, if you've not heard, guess what Serwa did? Serwa says, apology accepted, but until you make a public apology.
And by public, Twitter
apology, go and tweet on the tweet that she had tweeted about the comment, and then let the whole world know that you are sorry about it. And then Kofi Kapito say, Onyaba. No. So he walked up the stairs and went to Serwa's boss. I went to tell Serwa's boss that this is what your staff is doing. I've done here something wrong. I'm apologizing. She's not accepting. And guess what the boss said? Leave her, she will accept. Let her be there. Let her be there. And Kofi Kapitos said, okay, if your boss says I should let you be there, then I'll see you later. So he drove off and then he went. And Serwa said, hey. He said,
and the concern, they should come for you.
He said, called her to confirm that indeed Kofi Kapito had come. So I said, I and we'll be sure me, apologize here. And we see there be me public apology. I never had apology. and then he drove off. It is I see the private one did there. I told you she doesn't want it until Kofi gives a public one, and the Kofi will say any on your back.
Forget it. No, what is the need for it? I understand maybe the public apology is for shame so that other people we can learn. I don't know what the need for public apology is. I don't know. But then I feel like private or public, there's an apology. And if you're truly really hurt by something or someone, you forgive. You let it go. I mean, letting everybody come under the comment section to drag him, to insult him, to say, okay, finally.
Not even just people drag him, even the top women, ladies in the media, Vim lady, other people, took up to it, and I'm sure he learned his lesson. Others that had heard or that surrounded us have also learned their lesson. So hopefully this will be the last we'll have of classic sexual harassment.
And as I said, please guys, just Google it. Google sexual harassment in the office, in school, at school, anywhere, so that you be in a safer place and know what to say and know what to say at a certain point in time. Because or slide it could swear why is sexual harassment let's do better, guys. So the men, let us do better, and let's move on to our first segment of the week.
And what it is
what the F.
I mean, legit, what the F.
And you know something, I don't get it. When the whites are doing this, we call them racist, but when we are doing it, like we are giving them professional treatment, something. So basically there's this drinking polytank, and of course it's a tap, so you can drink whatever you want from that tank, and somebody or whoever owns it decided to put on it drinking water but not suitable for European stomach. Why is European stomach means what?
That means it's from the river. Is it?
Just say our intestine.
So African stomach is fit for this, but
for dirty water. What? I don't get it.
And why should I you might get ransto. So European time.
It's European there. Obi like free Europe. I've been in Ghana for a long time, and I say Obi or one in Ghana not cause Europe for a while. And no, there him and say.
Please decide on it. Back. Welcome back, guys. So we are jumping into our next story, and it has to do with the man, the Beam Nation boss, the General, bless his Emperor Majesty, Beam Boss, Stonebwoy.
And another classic example, Ghanaians going beyond borders.
Yeah.
And getting all, and getting all
I mean, I really don't know this is too much
please,
because it's Kerihillson hasn't released any better song in the last 3, 4, 5
we still
years.
listen to what that song cry. Sometimes love. So yes, we still jump to and then knock you down. So
when the Shatter Beyonc collab came out, I was telling people, I was arguing to people, I was telling people that I see Stonebwoy and Rihanna.
I'm sure we had the argument in the office. I'm like,
nah. Rihanna had a regular album.
So JQ was on the front that changing every Stonebwoy. I'm like,
it's Stonebwoy Rihanna. Yeah, you're near back. Kerihillson.
Please, it's still a big deal because media knock you down. That's it. Until release the song in the world, at least. But you know when Saturday even had that collaboration with Ace was not hot to be honest.
But you know how that ended? After a few years, so I could make fake promises and all.
So listen, Stonebwoy, learn a lesson or pick some few.
Make the song so big that people forget. Maybe Stonebwoy might be the one to revive
the career again. Put career back. Put career back on.
Yeah.
You may never know. We see that happening. We trust it.
Yeah,
so this, I think, doing a collaboration will suit Kerry more than Stonebwoy.
Yeah, it's more like big star Stonebwoy featuring local star Kerry.
Local
struggling star Kerry.
Hey, local struggling star. Obi free Los Angeles.
No, Kerry has not released a hit song in the last 3-4 years. Let's even make it 5, and we all know this. She's been just low-key about living her personal life and living that quiet life and stuff. So we just wish this collabo is, big and takes over already. Yeah.
I'm not looking for the competition. I don't think we should compare. Hopefully, it's a good. It's a good.
Competition. I'm just dying.
I know, but hopefully it's a
Everybody know
good
all
jam.
the bean people. That's what they are thinking. They hope it becomes bigger than. We are saying
Dude,
what is
I
trending.
think the name. Hey, that's our only excuse. Yeah, we are saying what is trending, but basically we are hoping it's a jam. I mean, Stonebwoy always delivers, so definitely he's going to deliver with this one. And we are getting our dancing shoes on. Let's get ready to bop all the way to our next segment, people.
Which is
What were they thinking? You know, Ghana lately, yeah, Twitter, like top Twitter trends, no. Nyama little Nyama who here is making it to the Twitter trends, and this week something that found its way to the #1 spot is the milk challenge. And so basically, what people are doing is they kind of play with words and put milk in a situation that gives it a popular tag. So let me just, if you not boy with Brofu baby, say an walker. So one of the tweets says, sucking her breast under the fan is called fan milk. Somebody tickling yourself while sucking milk is called no milk. Somebody said, Kwame Kuma asked, can a nation produce milk? That's how you call carnation milk. If you are sucking the boobs of a chocolate girl, it's called mixy choco. You know what? This is my favorite. Second breast on the holiday is called Hollandia. And guys, we are done. So the whole Ghana Twitter away. What is this?
Especially those from the Nungwa Kadibi,
Nungwa community in there. Omunya ba. Omumba say baby, Nungwa Sandos na kan Hollandia no. Omwa na nyambe no mkeka do mkeka. Hey guys, you're welcome back, and we are moving on to our next story. Still on RTP Awards.
Things happened out of that event too.
Bombshells were dropping. Not only the sexual harassment case, but Nana Banamo, who was adjourned Best Show Development Host of the Year.
Is that your Nana Ban?
That's Banana Ban presentation. Do the MC, can you do a better one?
So the Nana.
Well, we all need the English classes. It's a very but you should probably open a school where you lecture. Study media. Yeah, grammar in English. Okay, JQ Baba, first student, right? But yeah, she won Best Show Development Host of the Year as this show for State of Affairs, and of course she was showing gratitude and everything. But she took to her Instagram page later, just like a daughter took to Twitter later to talk about her case. She also decided to show her fans a lot of appreciation and gratitude. And she mentioned that her best friend, who happens to be a colleague in the same industry, sent her pictures and her gift and everything that she had ever given her to a Juju woman.
Yep.
So that she could lose the love that Ghanaians have for her, as well as also the love her bosses have for her. But this Juju woman, Oshenta Krim, I don't know who said. I don't know, yes, sir. Because girl, don't tell no one, I don't know what was saying. I don't find ways and means. Or bisa, I don't know, more man and I contact or contacting us, hey, Nana, shall go away. Or so how. So basically, the Juju woman found a way to reach out to Nana and disclose the intent of the best friend, and now she was saying, "Oh, I'm sorry I didn't forgive you earlier." And she basically thanked her for that lesson and everything. But then it didn't end there.
Yeah.
Ghanaians were fishing for who this best friend is, who this colleague is.
By force, fake news. People were looking for news by force. So some, mischievous bloggers. I mean, I use the word mischievous because there are some bloggers who are doing so much, hard work in getting their facts right. Presumed and came out with articles that suggested that City FM's Frema, who was once Kwabena Kwabena's manager, is the supposed best friend who took Nana Banamwa to the ritualist. So it had gone around, a few websites had written it, and then it had gotten to the attention of Frema. So she took a screenshot and posted it on Instagram about how disappointing it is that people go around writing fake news about some celebrities without, making inquiries to get the right information, and how she's going to take legal action. So under her post, Prince David Osei came to, grieve with her and agree with her and said he's sorry this had to
Grieve
happen.
and agree. I like that.
Yeah.
Grieve and agree with her.
So he said he's sorry this had to happen to her, but that it's funny that now everybody can just call themselves bloggers and write stories without scrutinizing to get the authentic information before putting it out. And Chris Vincent, an article I was reading described him as Ghana's vicious blogger.
Vicious blogger looking for you to pounce on you.
So he came and said, "You, Prince David, just say, you have not paid me the £70 you owe me. Come and pay me the £70. What's sad is the fact that he said when people who don't have jobs don't get anything to do, then they parade themselves as celebrities."
Wow.
And when was the last time he shot a movie? And he recently even went to borrow 500 Ghana cedis from A+. I'm like, Prince David, one could comment to.
Yeah, sister, I'm passing with the car. Yeah, me, I know you do. When you say the car,
who's in the Prince the car? Prince on the car.
I make us say, my sister, what the car? Hey, somebody already is going from home. I don't know. I'm just saying, if it's true that you owe somebody, you owe somebody, you don't owe your
one. But my point is, it's really not necessary whether they owe or not. It's far from what is being discussed.
You know what you say? Oh, the mekala here come out about bear one no mekadi. Hey, what fair idea? No, the funny thing is, I understand.
What's more, intriguing is the fact that Chris Vincent even brought evidence, because they say they don't scrutinize to get their facts right. He released screenshots of Prince David Osei's bookings and stuff, and it was just a whole mess. I'm like, this thing should not even be about Prince David Osei in the first place. Yes, in this world, accurate news.
In this world, there's something that everybody should live by. Mind your business. Yeah,
anyway, that's what happened, and then that's what's been trending. So yeah, let's move on to our next segment for this week, which is
Shade of the Week.
Shade King is here.
Yes, and this time you're actually going back to last week. Even though we were in here last week, there's something that happened that was everywhere. Basically, the Sex for Grades documentary hit Ghana and spoiled everywhere. I mean, they are still talking about it. The various universities are taking measures to implement anti-sexual harassment clauses and just basically make sure that university is a safe haven for most girls and people who are victims of sexual harassment. Then Yvonne Nelson back then had something to say about the whole canker, and this is what she said: sex for grace, sex for jobs, sex for everything in our parts of the world. Your brains don't matter here. It's the covered parts they want. And this is where her tweet took a different turn. Oh wait, these parts aren't covered anymore. It's free on social media. Will it ever change? And I'm like, you know the moments where you are writing, can't sample mood, and all of a sudden what's saying no. Yeah. So basically she seems to have victim blamed the girls for exposing, and somebody on Twitter decided, sister, don't find her own channel. So exactly. So in Sarah Michael Scofield first said, you all shouldn't blame Yvonne Nelson for her tweet. You see, she's tall and also puts on wig. Imagine being close to the sun with wig on your head. Her brains are fried and damaged. Ooh. Allow her to misbehave.
Ooh.
I don't have anything to say. But celebrities, sometimes if you really, really don't have...
It's about me.
It's about you, right? I really don't have something really, really... I don't want to say sensible, but please, I'm on cast. I'm not going to say, because some of the issues that you want to share your opinions on are very sensitive. So when to me, I'm sure at my baby, and you say, you're serving on a plate, I'm asked to stay. Right back.
Welcome back, guys. Let's get into our next story for this week, and it has to do with prayer. I mean, I feel Beverly Afaglo is so wrong for saying this because the group just went through a difficult time. Prayer went through a difficult time, and they just got back together. These petty comments.
I think it also looks like this whole togetherness ain't working.
I mean, it didn't work for Wuta.
And so it looks like almost separating. Not that the famous proverb. Prayer buma. When the broom is together, you can't break it. It's almost separating. Almost breaking. So about banana week.
I week.
To me,
I like the analogy.
Yeah.
So basically, what's happening is that Beverly Afaglo, in an interview, said she feels her husband is being sidelined by the other two members in Prayer because he's MPP.
Yeah.
He's
And
MPP.
so they've even been to the presidency without him. Some wrong distance. But basically, just as Jay said, I feel like that was in the place. And that was even the time. If you feel like they're being sad, talk to them.
Yeah, like you have.
I mean, your husband also talks to them. I mean, there's a whole management that is controlling your moves and everything. So you could have talked. I mean, other than come to us and tell us.
So the manager of the group reacted. Prior Tintin also reacted. And if Tietia reacts, I know that probably we are just going to hear another breakup again. We hope that doesn't happen. But I'll be able to settle their things,
Prior Tintin's response though. Depression pa say on it baby la no on it. I mean you say that sound of mocha. What are the people saying?
This is above people.
The people are saying it's above them.
What they are saying is above me.
So you can't say.
So now this is why you depression.
Me baby la say prior hono.
Kwamaster no what depression.
And the depression so say idea mu do say
you don't say that.
It's not nice.
Please, why there are too many groups breaking up? Is the way too many groups.
Yeah, we need you people together.
People should come together. December is coming. There's some Bob
shows. The people are coming. They want to hear
Angelina,
Akuto, Nesasa, Mapuka. She go make. We need to hear all the jams, guys. So keep it together and let December win cocoa season.
Let's go on to
our next segment, which is Blazing Hot.
This is really not Blazing Hot, but it's hot.
The segment is supposed to be for Blazing Hot pictures. But Jake, you think this is not Blazing Hot?
This is hot. I'm like, when I saw this, I was like,
You thought she was
trying way too hard to look sexy, but it's still hot. Then we can see the new ass, and then the new hair, and then the bag. It's all very evident. Miss Salma.
You said you can see the new what?
The new ass.
And somebody actually said you can buy the ass, but you can't buy sexiness.
Ooh.
And yeah, I can.
Shade of the week, the new year.
Why I can't? So saying yeah, I can.
And yeah, wow, when you're part of that. Okay, guys, as always, we never leave you without our hard news for the week. And this week, we are going to talk about telcos and the drama that comes with the telcos and the new alliance
between the telcos and our government. It looks like it's almost for
this whole week has been about the Minister of Communication and the Deputy Minister of Communication. They've been to almost every media house, advocating and educating about the new CST, the tax, the telecommunication tax and all. So in one of the interviews on one of the radio stations, that's when the Communication Minister, Honorable Esla Owusu, revealed that Ghanaians need to re-register all their SIM cards between January 2020 to June 2020. So between this period, we need to re-register all our SIM cards. What's the reason? They want to filter out the fraudulent contacts and the fraudulent numbers that are defrauding people through Momo and all. And she also made mention of the fact that they are going to bring a Momo tax, a mobile money tax. So now, not only would they be deducting the 10% that we've been adding, the 1 CD, the 50% that we've been adding, they're going to introduce a full tax, which is going to go for the telcos. So if that goes for the telcos, that means that it's going to come to us later. Then that means if you are going to send 100 CDs, now probably you will send 100 CDs and you have to add 2 CDs for the person to be able to withdraw the 100 CDs, which I feel is like a lot of taxes going on.
When is the next election?
2020.
And when I'm working. So 2020, Baba.
Yes,
That's what I'm saying.
The whole point is 2020, Now it's the same choir. You are going from west to west. We are seeing the same moving from
No,
west
no.
to west.
But to give all this hope and
then-
expectations, this level of disappointment and response. They told us to say it.
They said we should say it. That's what they say. The taxes, no. See, the economy make hard.
I gotta make hard. That's the economy. Gotta make hard, JQ.
No wonder Belda on Twitter saying that he needs money. We all
Gotta make hard.
everybody needs money. We all need money. And what's interesting is the fact that it's a year of return. The people are going to be coming down in December. I can imagine how prices are just
going to shoot through the roof. December, I'm comparing my car to be a cottonana. You don't think you're going to look for a village to go to, but no, we still stay here.
But anyways, yeah, that's what's happening when it comes to hard news. So prepare to pay more taxes and please get ready to re-register your SIM cards when 2020 finally comes.
Definitely, and we're moving on to our last segment of the week, which is...
We are throwing it back to when they were on the moon before they became the stars.
Oh, okay, now today you're wearing the stars.
Stars. Throwback. And who is that throwback?
Yvonne Nelson, and particularly, yes, that time, no, you moon out, but Osei is not only the personality, but also acting skills, no?
No, I won't. No one that said Kofi replacing on the set.
Yes.
But she's grown so much, she's so big that she has her own production house.
And now you can all remember Princess Tyra, right?
Yeah.
It was everybody.
Hey.
I'm sure TV station
It was Ghana's steady novel.
Part 1 and part 2 to say. But yeah, she flew back. Can you say that?
Yeah, she flew back.
Yeah, okay. She flew back to the Princess Tyra set where that was her first gig and she was it was unplanned. She had not rehearsed, she had not done anything like that before, and she still remembers how she sucked and how everybody laughed at her, and even as you said, Kofi Kapitos requested that they change the actress.
Yeah.
But she looks back and looks at now and realizes how far she's come, how much she's grown and everything. So basically, yes, that's our feedback of the week.
Yeah, and that's it for this week. We are going to see you same time, same place next week. Make sure you make a date. And please do not forget to follow us on all the social media platforms. AmeyawTV, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube is
AmeyawTV Official.
You know where to get the latest news, www.AmeyawTV.com.
We are out of here,
we
people.
I'll see you next week. Hey, we are see you next week. Hey.